Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below. So students, we have started a new initiative that is of handwritten notes. It is helpful to understand the news daily, time saving and very useful for your revision. We aims to cover 15 questions via handwritten notes in upcoming bank exams. These handwritten notes are available on daily current affairs content PDF at our mobile application and website careerscloud.in. Only our Crack Current Affairs subscribers will be able to access these handwritten notes. A sample PDF of the handwritten notes will be available in the description.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for banking and finance for January month. The session will be quite interesting and important students. We upload the daily current affairs video at 5 AM in the morning. This session is very important, so do watch this video on regular basis. Now students, let's move to the main content. First question is, recently Yes Bank Limited in partnership with Dash has launched Yes Power Her Up, a specialized MSME program designed to empower the women entrepreneurs. So it is FICCI, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry Ladies Organization, that is FLO, FICCI's ladies organization. They have recently partnered with Yes Bank and they have launched, or basically Yes Bank has partnered with FLO and has launched Yes Power Her Up. Next, RBI recently introduced the new provision that enables dash payments from to EYC, full KYC prepaid payment instruments through third-party applications. So RBI, they recently introduced a new provision that enables the UPI, Unified Payment Interface, payments from two full KYC PPIs. Next, which of the following accounts are listed in RBI's new guidelines effective from 1st of January 2025 for mandatory closure? So it is, which of the following accounts are listed here? Take a note of this students. It is your dormant account, zero balance account and inactive account. So these three accounts are listed in the RBI's new guidelines starting from 1st of January 2025. Right? What is a zero balance account? That accounts that can maintain a zero balance for an extended period. Dormant accounts that have not been used continuous for 2 years or more, and inactive accounts are those accounts that have remained inactive for more than 12 months. Next, NPCI, they have announced an extension of the deadline of implementing 30% market share cap for UPI providers till which date? Till 31st of December 2026, right? And according to them, they have stated that any company cannot have more than 30% of the market share. But as of now, if we see PhonePe, they are the largest market, they have the largest market share of almost 47.8% stake. Next, name the banking platform that was launched by Federal Bank recently. It is Fed1. Next, which bank and Union Bank of India signed a memorandum of understanding with Assam government to offer insurance benefit to the state government employees? It is State Bank of India. So SBI and Union Bank, they have recently partnered to sign an MOU where they have partnered with, or they have signed this MOU with Assam, where they will be offering insurance benefits to the state government employees. Next, which bank has recently launched a TAB based digital process for non-resident Indians to open NRE and NRO accounts? So which bank has recently launched this TAB? This is launched by State Bank of India, SBI. Right? Take a note of this. This initiative will streamline the account opening process through real-time digital verification and paperless system. Right? Next, in December, National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development, they have invested how much amount in long-term bonds issued by NDR InvIT? So 745 crore rupees has been invested by NABF ID here. Right? InvITs, these are your infrastructure investment trust. Next, in January, Cosmia Financial Holding Private Limited, they have received the approval from SEBI to sponsor what? This is to sponsor their mutual fund. Next, in January, RBI has announced the interest rate for the RBI floating rate saving bonds that will be taxable for the period of 1st January to 30th of June 2025, and it will be remaining at how much percent? It will be 8.05%, right? And there will be a 7-year of lock-in period here. The bond requires a minimum investment of 1000 rupees. Next, under which section of the Credit Information Companies Regulation Act of 2005, RBI has issued Master Directions RBI Credit Information Reporting Directions 2025 in January 25. So under which section it was? It was under the section 11 here, right? The purpose of issuing the MD here, that is your master direction, is to establish a standardized framework for the reporting the and dimensionation of credit information, ensuring confidentiality and security of the sensitive credit data. Next, in January, SEBI has eased settlement norms for brokerage accounts that remain inactive for how many calendar days? For 30 calendar days. Previously, brokers were obligated to identify inactive clients and return their funds within the 3 working days. Next, when is the implementation of the new rule limiting the number of microfinance lenders to 3 per borrower set to come into effect after its postponement? So it will be coming into effect from 1st of April 2025, right? And it was earlier 4 borrowers, lenders to 3 per borrower. Now it was earlier 4, which has now been narrowed down to 3. Next, which company has recently received the approval from RBI to operate as a trade receivables discounting system platform? This is your CredX. Correct. This new business will operate under the brand name DTX, that is Domestic Trade Exchange. This TREDS platform was launched in 2018 under RBI's regulation, and this platform are required to have a minimum paid up entry capital of 25 crore rupees. Next, RBI has recently introduced a new credit reporting rule mandating that all the lenders update credit bureau records every 15 days effective from 1st of January 2025. Next, which company has recently introduced India's first actively managed open-ended equity scheme based on the quality factor theme through its new fund offer? This is your White Oak Capital Mutual Fund. And here investors can subscribe to this new fund offer starting from 8th of January 2025 with closing on 22nd of January 2025. Next, Exim Bank, that is Export Import Bank of India, has raised $1 billion through 10-year bond financial instrument in the international market. The milestone makes Exim Bank's first Indian organization to issue dollar bonds in 2025, representing significant achievement for the Indian issuers in international capital market. Next, which organization recently approved 21.28 billion rupees loan for GMR Smart Electric Distribution Private Limited to implement smart meters across Uttar Pradesh? So, which is that organization? It is IREDA, Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency Limited. This loan will help the installation of 7.57 smart meters across Uttar Pradesh. Next, which company recently launched 2 new schemes, that is BSE Sensex Next 30 Index Fund and ETF, right? They are a part of the new opportunity. So, a fund and an ETF has been launched by which company? That is BSE Sensex Next 30 Index Fund and ETF. So launched by DSP Asset Managers Private Limited. The NFO new fund offer for these innovative schemes will be opening on 10th of January and they will be up for subscription till 24th of January. Next, which company recently received approval from SEBI for their SM REIT? So recently, Strata Capital Management Private Limited, they received the approval from SEBI for their SM REIT. Next, Grow Mutual Fund Asset Management Limited, they recently launched India's first Grow Nifty India Dash Public Sector Fund. So it has been launched. Indian Railways Public Sector Undertaking Index Fund and an ETF has been launched here. Next, which company has recently, in collaboration with ICICI Lombard General Insurance Company Limited, launched the first of its kind insurance coverage exclusively for travelers attending the Mahakumbh Mela in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh? So, which company recently collaborated with ICICI? It is PhonePe. Next, here IBBI, they have mandated that all asset auctions under the liquidation process must use eBCRE platform, right? That is a BankNet platform, that is Bank Asset Auction Network, right? That means on this banknet, this will be used by IBBI, right? They have it has been mandated that all the banks should use them for the liquidation of their non-performing assets or for the liquidation of the properties against which the loan was taken, but the loan was not paid by the person. So now we can liquidate their property, we can auction their property to recover that loan back, right? So IBBI, they mandated all the asset auctions under the liquidation process must use EBCRA platform starting when? Starting 1st of April 2025. Next, which bank recently launched Chiranjeevi Super Senior Citizen Fixed Deposit Scheme tailored for individuals that are aged 80 years and above with higher interest rate? It is Industrial Development Bank of India, IDBI Bank. Next, which of the following is the primary focus of Punjab National Bank's first ever cyber security hackathon recently launched in January 2025? It is malware threat. Next, which payment solutions provider in the Middle East partnered with NPCI International Payment Limited to enable QR based UPI merchant payments in UAE? It is Magnati. Right here, UPI acceptance will be initially provided across Dubai duty free, enhancing shopping and payment experience for the Indian tourists. Next, how often will RBI have recently decided to conduct variable repo rate or variable rate repo auction to boost the banking liquidity during the deficit? So it will be conducted daily. Next, dash and special rupee Vostro accounts can be used by non-residents to settle legitimate transactions with other non-resident Indians as per the new rules introduced by RBI in January 25 to promote the use of Indian rupee. So, who? It is your special non-resident rupee accounts and special rupee Vostro accounts. Now they can settle legitimate transactions with other non-resident Indians in Indian rupees. Next, alternate scheme recently launched by Bank of Baroda named BOB Liquid Fixed Deposit, right? It has been launched and it will be combining the benefits of interest rate with the convenience of easy liquidity of a saving account. Next, name the non-participating individual saving plan recently launched by Shriram Life Insurance that guarantees high returns of up to 668% of the total paid up premium. It is Shriram Life Sunishchit Labh, right? This is the non-participating individual saving plan. Next is which bank recently collaborated with RuPay to launch the unified payment interface enabled first earn RuPay credit card? It is which is that bank? Sorry, it is IDFC First Bank Limited. They have launched this first earned RuPay credit card. Next, recently, Shriram Housing Finance Limited, they rebranded themselves as Dash after its acquisition by Warburg Pincus and co-investors. So they have renamed them to what? To True Home Finance. Next, who is the chairperson of a 5-member standing external advisory committee recently formed by RBI to evaluate the applications for universal banks and small finance banks? Right? It is Mahesh Kumar Jain. Right, this committee has a 3-year tenure supported by the Department of Regulation of RBI for sectorial assistance. Next, which company recently received in principle approval from RBI to operate as a payment aggregator cross border? It is Skydo Technologies Private Limited. Next, so students, that's all for the day. Now let's move to the revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. Students, let's discuss some one-liners. Let's start with national news. India, Mauritius, they have signed 8 MOUs to bolster strategic economic relations. Then India and Chile's first joint working group meeting on agriculture was held recently. PM Modi handed over the overseas citizen card to Mauritius counterpart. Then government launched $1 billion fund for the creators economy ahead of the Waves 25. Then Patel inaugurated the Water Sustainability Conference 2025 and PB Shabd, that is a free subscription, has been extended till 2026 to support the media organizations. Next thing is the 10th edition of the Raisina Dialogue held in New Delhi, inaugurated by PM Modi. Then Fit India Carnival held in New Delhi, inaugurated by Mansukh Mandviya ji. And CCI has approved the acquisition of Uprising Science Private Limited by Hindustan Unilever Limited, that is HUL. Then Meghalaya inaugurated the first scientific coal mine after nearly a decade-long ban on them. Next is banking and finance. Valuetics Reinsurance set to become India's first private reinsurer.
Then India to become the world's third largest economy by 2028 as per the data released by Morgan Stanley. We will be surpassing whom? We will be surpassing Germany. Then Yes Bank launches seamless GST payment facility for businesses and individuals. Infibeam has partnered with Sutex Cooperative Bank for enhancing net banking facility. Standard Chartered has raised 1 billion euro via First Social Bond. Then Piramal Finance and Punjab and Sindh Bank, they have joined hand to expand the credit access to the MSMEs. Then Satya Micro Capital, they have unveiled the bold vision to empower 10 million households by 2030. And HDFC Bank, they are now accepting deposits under Senior Citizen Savings Scheme. Next is wholesale price inflation, that is WPI. It has risen by 38% in the month of Feb 2025. Next is appointments and resignation. Shiv Kumar Kalyanaram assumed the charge as the CEO of Anusandhan National Research Foundation. Then I repeat, Shiv Kumar Kalyanaraman, right, assumed the charge as the CEO of Anusandhan National Research Foundation. Then Stuart Young to be sworn in as the new Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Then Tractors and Farm Equipments Limited, that is TAFE, has been appointed as the Lakshmi Venu as their new chairman. Then Vikas Koshal takes charge as the HPCL chairman and managing director, who has been appointed as new MD and CEO of Bajaj Auto, Rajiv Bajaj. Then RBI has named Indranil Bhattacharya as the new executive director. And Mithili Balasubramaniam named the interim managing director and CEO of Eldevez ARC, that is your asset reconstruction company. Next is awards. RBI awarded Digital Transformation Award 2025 for digital initiatives. Then Bengaluru Airport has won the Air Service Quality Award for the third year consecutively. Next is hydrologist Gunter Bloschel has won the 2025 Stockholm Water Prize. Sustainable Airy Silk from Northeast secure the global recognition with Ecotex certification that is given by the country Germany. Next is Wheaton sculpture Ram Sutar chosen for Maharashtra Bhushan Award 2024. Next is related to sports. Jharkhand crowned 15th Hockey India Senior Women's National Championship. Right? So 15th edition of Hockey India Senior Women National Championship. Who is it? Jharkhand. Then India Masters has beaten West Indies Masters by 6 wickets to clinch the International Masters League T20 title. Then Kabaddi World Cup 2025 began in England and India concluded Special Olympics Winter Games with 33 medals. IOC board has approved boxing for inclusion in the 2028 Los Angeles Olympic Games and India has secured 33 medals at the Special Olympic Winter Games 2025. Australian Grand Prix 25 was held and McLaren's Lando Norris has won the F1 season opener and India to host the 11th Asian Swimming Championship in Ahmedabad. So these were your important one-liner, students. Now let's move to some other MCQ questions.
How much investment did Aditya Birla Housing Finance Limited recently secure through non-convertible debentures from the International Finance Corporation to provide housing loans? It is worth 830 crore rupees. Next, recently RBI tightened the rules for imposing the monetary penalties and compounding offences under the Payment and Settlement Act of 2007. What is the minimum penalty amount that RBI can impose under Section 30 of the PSS Act? So, what is the maximum penalty amount? It is 10 lakh rupees. It is 10 lakh rupees. Next, what was the total value of the new investment announced in India in the first 9 months of the FY25 according to State Bank of India Economic Research Department report in January 2025? So what was the total value of new investment announcement? It is 32 lakh crore rupees. Next, name the new term deposit scheme that was recently launched by the State Bank of India for super senior citizens aged 80 years or above. It is SBI Patrons. Next, Kotak Mahindra Asset Management Company recently launched India's first exchange traded fund, that is ETF, that is your Kotak MSCI India ETF, aimed at tracking what? It is aimed at tracking the Morgan Stanley Capital International India Index. And this new fund offer is open from 29th of Jan and will be closing on 12th of Feb. Next, NPCI recently implemented the new rules for Unified Payment Interface transactions, prohibiting special characters in transaction IDs effective from which date they will be coming into effect? From 1st of Feb 2025. And these directions or this directive will enforce the compliance with UPI technical specification implemented back in March 2024. And here you will be seeing that special characters such as your at the rate of, hash, dollar sign, percentage and others will be declined and must use only the alphabetic numericals here. Next, RBI recently conducted a buy sell dash auction of 5.1 billion to inject liquidity. So RBI recently bought and sold foreign exchange swap auction of $5.1 billion, and this is for why? This is to inject the liquidity in the Indian financial system. Next, identify the financial instrument that was launched on India International Exchange at GIFT City in IFSC, that is GIFT IFSC, that is Gujarat International Finance Tech City International Financial Service Center by Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel. He is the Chief Minister of Gujarat. So identify the financial instrument. It is your Sensex Future and Options Contract. Next, recently in January, SEBI announced that it will introduce a new financial product that combines mutual fund investments with whom? It will be introducing new financial product that will be combining mutual fund investment with term life insurance. Next, which of the following banks have recently launched two new innovative startup products, namely Business Startup Current Account and Corporate Startup Current Account, to strengthen the startup ecosystem in India? This was launched by South Indian Bank Limited. Next, name the global initiative that Indian Overseas Bank joined to show its dedication in addressing the climate change and promoting the responsible banking. It is Partnership for Carbon Accounting Financials.